A minute 53 left in the opening quarter. Here's Aguirre, defended by Wagner. Here's Thomas. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Pass to Claxton. Thomas against Caldwell Pope. Baseline try. And the jumper is good. Thomas has gotten his second bucket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Wagner, and that one is stuffed right through.
Wagner able to get the shot to go through contact, and the and one on tap. Great determination that time.
Brooklyn making some changes. Finney Smith checked in for Claxton. Bogdanovich comes in for Thomas. And Simmons is subbed in for Schroeder. Outside Simmons. Pass to Aguirre. Down low. Outside Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Simmons. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Harris with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Wagner for 3. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Wagner's got 10 points in the game.
He's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Aguirre can't hit. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Magic. 6-point lead. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
It could go. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. It's been all about Franz Wagner for the Magic. He put Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Orlando.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Banchero out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Mo Wagner. Then there's Anthony. And it's Harris in at the 2. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Here's Banchero. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Heat in Miami. Clowney pulls it in. Nets trail by 5. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Hey, guys. Well, the Magic were one of last season's most improved teams, and with the addition this summer of Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, they've addressed an area of real need. A player who can space the floor, add to their already stout defense, and has championship pedigree. They're going to continue to rise in this league, guys.
Absolutely. All right, Shams, thanks very much. Here's Aguirre. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Atlanta. Isaac, the pass to Banchero. Harris outside. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Aguirre. The Nets have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Inside. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Orlando leading by 3. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Out to Anthony. Takes a 3. Hits the trifecta. Anthony's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And now we send it over to Allie LaForce. An update on Cam Thomas.
Thanks, guys. I just talked with the Nets head athletic trainer. The initial reports are saying that this is a serious injury and that he'll likely miss significant playing time. This is certainly not the way they wanted to start the season. Frustrating for both him and for the team. We'll keep you posted as we find out more.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tied together. It's just organic. They're happy in creating these relationships over time, and it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. Guys, that's what you want.
Yeah, no question. Something to build on, Allie. Thank you. Well, Clark, playing time is so difficult to come by. So what's the best way to stay ready if you're on the end of the bench?
Yeah, that's a good question, B. I never experienced that as a starter in the short career that I had in the NBA. With all the travel, I think you just got to make a commitment to get in the extra work between the few practices that you have. So it's really being self-motivated as an individual to be professional and anticipate that you're going to be ready if your number's called.
And here's Schroeder outside. Orlando with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
Last year shows that having the better overall record doesn't mean you're going to dominate the lesser opponent.
Guys, they split the season series, and you know, there's always randomness to this game, the unpredictability of it. You win some, you lose some, but they certainly want to impose their talent level tonight.
Here's Aguirre over Banchero. Here's Claxton. Oh, nice D from Carter.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
And Wagner gets it to go. Wagner's got 12 points.
Franz Wagner, a rising young star. Again, having a major impact.
Schroeder passes to Aguirre. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got 3 assists tonight.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Now here's Suggs. Yet to see a basket. The 3 from Banchero. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Schroeder. Caldwell Pope against Thomas. Caldwell Pope pulls it in. Magic leading by 5. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Suggs left side. Here's Banchero. Shoots over Johnson. Banchero no good. On the attack, Schroeder. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Orlando ahead. They lead by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
You know, right now for the Nets, they started the season on a high note. Now they look to improve to 2-0.
Yeah, they look strong.
And looking back on that first half, it certainly hasn't gone as planned for the Nets.
At the defensive end,
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to...
We've got second. Magic making a change here. Anthony's checked in. And the Nets making a change here. Brooklyn shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
And so Anthony will bring it up for the Magic. On the floor for Brooklyn. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Also Cameron Johnson out there. Nicholas Claxton out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Aguirre in at the shooting guard position. Here's Simmons. Orlando making their last shot. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. The kick out to Johnson for the lead. Knocks down the triple. Johnson's got 10 points in the game.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Orlando trailing here. Suggs, the pass to Carter. Back to Suggs. For three, Anthony. Rebound, Brooklyn.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Pass to Finney-Smith. And here's Simmons. Up and in on the layup.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
Now here's Banchero. He's got 12. Paolo, strong.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Here's Aguirre, guarded by Banchero. Claxton a screen on Suggs. Outside Simmons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Anthony. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but... Hey, you take it when it comes.
Banchero in the post. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Orlando shooting their second and third free throws tonight. First free throw is good. So it's both teams making substitutions here. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. It's the Nets up by 2. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. They've got Mo Wagner, Gary Harris out there with Cole Anthony. Then it's Paolo Banchero, and it's Isaac in at the 4-man position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Outside, Williams. They set the pick over Harris. Williams misses. Orlando leading. Harris outside. Here's Anthony. Ben Simmons grabs the board.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Anthony grabs the board. The Magic have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. To the middle. Here's Isaac. That shot off. Brooklyn has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Here's Williams. And he banks in the layup.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Pass to Banchero. Picked by Isaac. Banchero with it. Picked up by Simmons. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. So Orlando... So Orlando takes the win. Boy, a hard...
Just got to tighten up and get them next time. It's okay. They wanted it more. Crowd looks hot tonight. Better come with it.
These guys are no joke. This is exactly the kind of game we need to win if we want people to think twice before walking in here like they own the place.
I understand.
You wanted to make this place a fortress, right? These guys are the barbarians at the gates.
Coach, we're just hooping. These guys aren't invincible. We could take them.
Enough talk. Time to lock in.
All right, you just need to meditate, man. I bet you your blood pressure is through the roof.
You know
right
what?
now.
It will be if we lose tonight. Now get out there and defend your turf.
I got you, Coach.
What is going on, MP?
All right, baby. Let's get down.
The fans have been waiting for it. They want to see the debut of MP. He'll get a chance to show what he can do as they make their home debut. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Alongside Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And we got another seat right here in the NBA. McGuire's checked in, and then for Milwaukee, Prince comes in for Brook Lopez, and it's Wright in for Chris Middleton. We know MP never misses a chance to show up for his team's fans. And this season, he's going the extra mile by committing to winning every home game he plays in. That's a pretty bold objective.
And I have to respect MP's attitude, taking aim at such an ambitious goal. Being rock solid at home is going to take a lot of focus and hard work from the squad. But if anyone can lead them to being one of the more dominant home teams around, it's MP.
And if you talk to guys who know MP, who grew up with him, they'll all say that he lets his game do the talking.
And he's got a very business-like approach to himself when he's on the floor. MP can dish it back if you come at him. But for the most part, he's letting his numbers speak more than himself.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. They've got Gary Trent, Damian Lillard out there with Wright. Then there's Bobby Portis, and it's Prince in at the 4. And let's go over to David Aldridge, who has something to say about MP. DA, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. MP talked to me about the importance of today's game. He said we know we need to be in a better position than last season, and it's up to us. We have to win these games at home. No excuses. They are locked in and focused today. Kevin?
Oh, doesn't it sound like a DA? Wow, that's something else. Good stuff. And you look at the way the league is moving now, Shams, are there less big trades than when you started or more?
Perhaps a little bit less, but listen, the league is trying to keep parity in this league and allow teams to be able to keep their homegrown stars. There's always going to be plenty of interest, and that level of interest, not only from players and competing teams, but fans' interest, it's never been higher.
And there's never any hesitancy, right? If a team feels they can get better for whatever reason and however they do it, I don't think there's any hesitancy to pull on the trigger.
Particularly when you're on the cusp of potentially winning a championship or competing, whether it's competing for playoffs, competing for a title. If you can make one move that takes you from point A to point B, teams and general managers want to do it.
Well said. There's 49 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Johnson outside. Aguirre, a screen on Prince. Johnson, good. Johnson's got 6.
Every team wants a Cam Johnson. Guys who are 6'8" can really shoot and play solid two-way defense.
And Wright kicks to Portis. Pass to Trent. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to...
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Brooklyn ahead, up by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
We've got Aguirre. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there at Bogdanovich. Then it's Simmons. And it's Clowney in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And to Wright. Fires the 3. Connects from three-point range. Wright's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Shams, we know you grew up in Chicago. I'm assuming you grew up a Bulls fan. Who didn't? And you had to have a favorite player growing up with those terrific teams.
I was a big-time fan of hoops in general. Definitely someone for me was Kobe Bryant. That someone wasn't a Bulls player. We almost got him one year, but that was someone I grew up watching. Kevin, did you have a favorite team or player growing up?
Well, I love Kobe. I called every season of LeBron and every season of Kobe Bryant. And Bryant actually did stuff for 2K. As you know, not too long ago, before his passing, we sat down for a couple hours. But I hate to rank them because Kobe, Jordan, and LeBron are all right there at the very, very top. Hard to beat Jordan, right?
Very hard to beat Jordan. Obviously, the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Kobe, for me, watching growing up, that was the closest thing that I had.
And if you ask me what percentage of